everybody. Hang on. Ha! Good morning, everybody. I am off on garage sale hunts this morning. It is Friday morning, but the weather's 70. It's a balmy 70-something degrees. It's pretty oppressive out here. But I didn't see a whole lot on the map, but some places don't put anything out there. You know, they just throw signs up and go with it. So I'm gonna go just kind of loop around a little bit today, and then if I don't find a lot, I'll tag some more on for tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. What do you see these colorful things? Oh, it's a cat and a dog. The guys got it with their Valentine's. Like, what are those? Window clingers. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go look. I'm looking for things that I can sell for more than $30 or for the profit. Awesome collectibles or jewelry. Yeah. All right, I'm going in. It's an inside garage sale. These always make me nervous, especially when there's not a whole lot of other cars around. Here we go. I'll see if I can get some footage. You are coming with me. I know it's a reproduction, but I love him.
Oh, you can come in and look.
I saw your sign out there, so I was like,
Good, yes. Well, you need a friend to help you. She says, I'm gonna clean my house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, it was a bit strange. Not the stuff, but I don't know. So she asked me, she was like, how did you find my garage sale? I said, well, you know, I was driving by, I saw the sign. And she's like, oh, you're heading to work. I was like, well, I'm heading to the grocery store. She's like, oh, you live around here? And I said, well, I live, you know, in the next town over. Oh, and you have to pass through here to get to the grocery store, she says. I'm like, what? Yeah. And then she's like, oh, well, because I was going to call my friend to see if she could go get me some water. And if you're going to the store and you're passing back this way, maybe you could. I was like, what? No? But then I went to leave and she had locked the front door. So that was kind of freaky. So she had to unlock the front door for me. And then she followed me all the car, kind of saying, oh, never mind, you know, I'll just ask my daughters to get me some water. And I like your purse, and just like followed me all the way out to the car. And it was just like, okay, bye, thanks. I'm sure it was just strange a little bit. But I did get this little Staffordshire dog. His little leg is broken, but I've always wanted one, and I've never really found one that I liked a lot. So, I mean, my big guess is that is fake. I don't know enough to know, but my gut is it's a fake, even though it's got a mark on the bottom. We can see it. There's a mark there. And the bottom part is bisques, so you can see where the glaze is. So I don't know if that's a mark, but you can see his little leg is broken and been reattached. But I love these little fellas, and I'm looking for, keep your eyes out for me, I'm looking for green ones. So if you see anyone you're out there that are green, let me know, because I am on the lookout for green Staffordshire dogs. I forgot to tell you what I paid for him. I paid $1. So, but bonus points if you can tell me why I want green Staffordshire dogs. And double hint, they're from a book, and they're green Staffordshire dogs named Gog and Magog. Hint. All right, so I hit another garage sale. I did go to Goodwill before this because this one didn't open till 9. I didn't realize it was like an estate sale / garage sale. So it was another indoor one, but way more populated. Woo! And I picked up some things, some for us at home and some to resell. some may be for us and then to resell. So I got this. It was working, battery's still working in it, and it's a Panasonic, you know, cassette player. The reason I got it is my kids have discovered cassette tapes and recording off the radio like we did when I did when I was in high school. You know, you'd make mixtapes, you know, junior high school, trying to catch your favorite song without the ads. Ugh. But they have discovered that, so I thought that would be cool for them to play with, and it's portable. They can carry their tapes around with them. And then I also got some of these dominoes. They were $2. The reason I got them, so this is the color on them. I may look into selling them. We have some that are white like this. And honestly, the reason I got them, it may sound funny, but when you build, you know, like domino trains to knock down, nothing in the world sounds like these ones, you know? But also when you're out there looking at dominoes, there are Bakelite ones. These aren't Bakelite, but I don't think they are. But anyway, so that's another thing. So I got those. I may look them up just to see, but I don't think I paid $2 for those. $1 on the Panasonic. I got trivets because I like to sell trivets, and these are they. So they're distressed, but they've got this Asian motif on them. So that was cool, and it was $1 for the set, so awesome price. I also got another recorder. This is the Optimus brand, but it was a quarter, and it didn't have batteries for me to check it out, but it wasn't corroded or anything in there, so I was like, okay, I'll try it. Again, same reason, so my guys can record or whatever, I don't know, but it may end up getting sold later. I also picked up, I didn't actually test it, which is not smart, but nope, it's sprung. No, maybe not, okay. Or maybe it is. But I thought it was cute anyway. It's a little, it looks like a cuckoo clock type house, you know. And it opens like so. So even if the music box part doesn't work, I still think it's cute and I think it'll sell. So, like that. Cute. And then I got jewelry. So I got this box of jewelry. It's not a ton of jewelry and it doesn't all look amazing at all. But my reason, and I'm going to talk some today, I have a video I'm going to do today about jewelry. My reason for it was I saw in there this earring. It's a solo earring. I didn't have a magnet or anything with me, but I could see the marks on the post. I could see that there were scratches there. So I was like, okay, what am I going to do? Am I going to walk up to the guy and say, excuse me, sir, how much is this like gold earring that you've got in here? Because, yeah, no. So, you know, I poked around and I was like, do I think I can sell most of this other stuff? Yeah, probably. You know, some of it's cool. Cute, you know, brooch for 50 cents and a couple other things, a couple other brooches. This is kind of a funky brooch for 75 cents. That's marked to, what does that say? Miriam Haskell? I can't read it. It might say Miriam. No, Sarah Coventry. My eyes. Sarah Coventry. You know, and there's some other cool stuff that I was like, okay, yeah, that might be cool to sell. So what I did was, you know, I went up and was just like, you know, I kind of want to buy all your jewelry. So he poked around in there and, you know, charged me for what was marked and then was like, okay, well this, you know, just the other stuff, we'll just throw it in. So that was kind of what I was hoping would happen. And that's what happened. So this gold earring was for the price of what, I don't know, a couple bucks for the rest of the jewelry that was in there. So that was that. But I'll talk about that more later, now that I've told you already. So that was my haul from here, and I'll share it again like in a haul video. Haul video. Later, probably tomorrow, because I'll probably go out to garage sales again tomorrow for funsies. But yeah, jewelry video later. Alright, I'm heading home. I hit the Goodwill, but most of the stuff I picked up is for homeschool. I did get some bookends. There were George Washington brass bookends. And I paid $4 for the pair of them. And I saw, you know, up on eBay, I saw some up for $30-40. None, I didn't see my same exact ones, but I'll have to look a little harder. So there's that. So $4 and $40, I'll take it any day. I need to look on Etsy too, because if there's not any on Etsy, then I'll jack the price up even higher. That's what I do. Okay, see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna put this coffee. I'm gonna throw out my old coffee. That's my new coffee. That's my new coffee. That's attractive. Alright. All right, Saturday morning, 70s, and I'm heading out again. We'll see if we find anything or what we see today. I got the hair pulled back. That's all. All right, let's go. Thank you, thank you. Hello.
Hi,
You
how are
looking
you?
for anything?
I'm always looking for jewelry.
Oh, no jewelry. I'm an art teacher, so I take all the jewelry I don't want and I make other things with it.
Oh,
So
okay, cool.
yeah.
And school stuff. I homeschool, so
Oh,
any homeschool stuff.
Okay, I have. This is like my learning stuff. There's the Kiwi crate. Do you know Kiwi crate? It's
I've heard
pretty
of it.
cool.
Mhm.
And then I have the human body.
Oh, cool.
I have these nice little folder things. This is new, little digging dinosaur. So if you can use it, and so like $2 for that whole, for all of that.
Oh, yeah.
There's inventions if you can use that.
Yeah.
I have space floor puzzles, planetarium. I also have those like whiteboards. How old are your kids?
7 and 10.
This might be good for a 10-year-old.
Here, try some math.
Y'all are great. Thank you so much.
So I do homework with them over the summer, and this is, so there's dry erase, so just take that.
Yeah, absolutely. How much is your Darth Vader head thing?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Rob, how much is the Darth Vader head? 2?
Okay, I'll take it.
Good. Here, I'll get you a box.
Thank you guys so much.
Okay, so I just hit my first garage sale. I kind of feel like I committed highway robbery, but they wouldn't take more money. I tried. So the family, they were moving, they were getting rid of tons of stuff. And at first I was like, I wasn't sure about buying some of it because I don't really buy bigs, really a whole lot. But they had all of this vintage Star Wars and vintage G.I. Joe stuff. And I was already picking up stuff like for homeschool because they had a lot of like learning kits and things like that. And it was like $2, $1, you know, it was really cheap. And then I was like, well, how much for, you know, they had the Darth Vader head that like holds the characters and stuff. My brother has it. I was like, well, how much for that? And he's like, $2. And I was like, well, how much for all of the Star Wars stuff? And then he was like, you know what? Just take it. And then they had all this G.I. Joe stuff. I was like, well, what can I give you for the G.I. Joe stuff? It's all, the bands are broken on these characters, and it's so old and dirty. Just take it. Just take it. I was like, I don't know about this. So I was buying the other stuff, and they paid, I bought the big tub to keep it all in. I spent $12. I was like, come on. I was like, I feel like I need to give you more money. And they're like, no, just, we need it gone. Just take it. Now I called Randy, and he's like, I don't know if we're going to get rid of it. And then I also got this amazing mirror. She charged me, I don't know, $1 for it. So I need to look it over for marks and stuff. I mean, it's dinged up, but it is so awesome. Look at this Art Nouveau. Isn't that cool? So yeah, I am kind of in shock. So we'll see. I'm going to look around at a couple other garage sales and see, but I've kind of hit the mother load. And I'm overwhelmed a bit, but it's awesome. I'll go through it later and show you guys.
Y'all stuff garage sale here?
Oh yeah, it's all through the house.
Oh, okay.
There's a
Great.
bunches.
dusty in there. Okay, so that one was indoor, which is nice, but you could tell they were flooded. So they were still in the process. Gosh, how long ago was that? But you know, everyone is still rebuilding around here. A lot of people still aren't in their homes yet. But so you could see, you know, they have the big trash bins out, and like those they're like big giant bag things that you know, when you're clearing out and stuff to throw in. So the inside was still not finished, and so it was really, they said they had gone through to make sure, you know, things that weren't damaged were there, but you got to take that with a grain of salt. And so I did pick up a few things, nothing fabric-y, but I got this seed cake feeder. I'll probably give it to my sister or my dad. You know, my sister's place, she's got tons of birds and things, and she likes to sit out on her big old patio and watch the birds. And I paid 50 cents for that. I got 2 mugs. I paid $0.25 each. This one is from The Hangover, One Man Wolf Pack from The Hangover. And then the other one, somebody obviously had made. And again, not a political statement on my part at all, so don't give me messages about one way or the other, but it's just funny. Okay, so here it is. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, we'll just leave that right there. And then I paid $9, so it was $10 total. I bought all of these Tupperware, like lunch trays, plastic lunch trays. I don't know what they're worth, but I know they're worth probably more than $1 each. So there's 8 of them, so I paid a little over $1 for them. So, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now again, I didn't see a whole lot of other garage sales out. I'm gonna drive around a little bit, but I think with all of the like G.I. Joe and Star Wars stuff, I may be set. If I'm able to sell it. If I'm not, the mirror will probably make up for everything. I was gonna look at it for any kind of maker's marks. It's really dinged along the side, so much so I'm wondering if it was on purpose, because it's like all the way around dinged up. I don't know though. That's weird. I mean, but look at the mirror, how it's, can you see like there's a prong setting the mirror in there? It's really old. And what I need to figure out is, is it silver plate or solid silver? I can't find a maker's mark on here. Wait, I see some marks. I do see marks. It's really rubbed down. Victor Silver Co., which I don't think I've heard of. Patent, July, there's a date. It looks like it says patent July 20-something, 1904. Is that right? I'm gonna look that up. Unless the number rubbed and it looks like an O and it's really a, well, it can't be a 6. I guess it could be a 6.
Hot air gun.
Hi, how you?
How are y'all today?
Wigs.
Okay, hopefully it doesn't rain, but they're talking about
There's a
rain.
pump. So
Oh.
that's a suction pump.
Not actually. The wick goes down into mineral oil.
Oh, T,
This side's
can you
hose.
show to the lady that, cause I don't have to.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean to interrupt y'all. I'll keep.
That's all right.
Yeah, I'll keep looking
You have
around.
to interrupt us. You know that.
I
we
did.
know-
I did. Okay, I got a little footage in there. I spent $3 and I got a bunch of paper for homeschool, but then this is nice. Maybe nicer paper, maybe not. Okay, it's just white. Big construction paper, so I hit 50 cents for all that. And then I got this is probably going to be for us for camping. It's like a dry storage box. And then I also picked up some tarot cards, which I pick up when I see them. I don't see them all the time. I think these ones are pretty common, but I paid $2 for those. No, 50 cents. Because it was 3 for everything. So, there's that. They didn't have a Ouija board. But I didn't get it. So, I learned my lesson. A new one, like I was telling my sister they have the Stranger Things Ouija boards, and I just wanted it for like novelty because we're Stranger Things fans. And I did not. She was like, "Don't you dare get it." I was like, "It's brand new. Nobody's messed with it." She's like, "Don't do it." I'm like, "Okay." She got me freaked out. Like, okay. All right, I'm gonna go see. I'm winding my way home. Because I got more stuff than I intended. All right, here you go.
You following me or I'm not following you?
Oh, either way, good morning. All right, I've got to stop. I spent 50 cents. I picked up 2 things. I got this Thumb Wars. It's probably going to be for my guys. Thumb Wrestling Gallery. We'll see. I'll have to look it up. But it's still new in the package. So that was $1.25. And original price is $12.99, but then like the Marshall sticker was peeled off. And then I also got for $1 this Starbucks Atlanta mug, which is not something I normally pick up, but it's in good shape, and I figured for $1, why not, right? I mean, my Starbucks mugs have been hit or miss, so there we go. All right, I am gonna keep going, and I'll see you soon.